Morning, Mike here with Bear Track Adventures back up in the White Mountains. I'm in the Lincoln Woods parking lot right now, getting ready to head off and do the Pemming Loop. Basically a ridgeline walk for a good bit of the way. I'll be headed up Lincoln Woods Trail, getting on the Osseo Trail and headed up to Mount Flume, and then on to Mount Liberty, Lincoln, Lafayette, and then ending at Garfield today. And I'm looking to stay at the Garfield shelter and tent site tonight. So here we go, just getting moving. Made it to our first good overlook for today. That last section there, coming up those steps, we're headed up Flume right now. I believe that's why. This is one of the alternate routes for the terrifying Moss 25. There you go, straight up there's Owl's Head, and you can see the rock slide headed to the top of Owl's Head. Made it to the top of Mount Flume. Actually got about 100 feet more to go, but great viewpoint, almost at the top of Mount Flume. Off to the right's Liberty. Across the way here is the Kinsman, north and south Kinsman, and all the way out there is Moose Lock. I will give you a look. Top of Flume, Liberty, north and south Kinsman, and Moose Lock all the way out there. It's absolutely amazing up here. It's about 9:30. We're going to continue on to Liberty and then go down to Liberty Springs to refill our water. Onward we go. On top of Mount Liberty, I'm gonna give you a look. The ridge line all the way around here. This is where I'm going today. In front of us, Mount Flume. Started on the other side of that, and then Lincoln Woods Trail. Came up the Osseo Trail. Right now, I'm standing on top of Mount Liberty. Next one, Little Haystack, and then North Lincoln. Honest Abe, Mount Lincoln, Lafayette over there, Garfield up that way, Garfield, Gale Head, North Twin, South Twin, straight ahead, and then over to Guyot. Might hit up Zeeland, which is behind Guyot, and then the Bonds, West Bond, Mount Bond, and Bond Cliffs, and then back down behind Mount Flume. That's the plan for the next 3 days here. Just came down from Mount Liberty. I'm at the Liberty Springs tent site. So I'm gonna eat lunch here. There's a spring over here. I'm gonna fill up my water and then go back up to the top, and when I get up there, I'll be on Franconia Ridge. Almost to the top of Little Haystack, and I just happened to turn around. Oh my god, it is so amazing up here. I probably don't even have the best view yet, but I will show you what I'm looking at. It's Liberty, Flume. Over here is the Sandwich Range, the Osceolas, Tecumash, Sandwich Range over there. To the left is Owl's Head and the Bonds. Looks like we're getting ready to start the Alpine Zone Ridgeline Walk on Franconia Ridge. This is what I've been looking forward to. That was views from on top of Little Haystack. Up next, Honest Abe, Mount Lincoln. Top of Lincoln, 5,089 feet. It's Owl's Head in the middle. Lafayette next up, and then Garfield's over there. Oh, baby. Mount Lafayette, the Franconia Ridge ended, and the Garfield Ridge started. That's what we're on now. This goes for about 3.9 miles. Making my way over to Garfield. Pretty steep descent before I head up Garfield. Still coming down the Garfield Ridge. Better view of Greenleaf Hut. Hey there. Well, finally made it down Mount Lafayette. It was pretty steep coming down there. I'm about I think about 6/10 of a mile away from the Garfield shelter. I didn't quite get there today, but I'm just right by Garfield Pond. So I found this stealth site here. So I'm staying here for the night. Day one was about a little over 15 miles. So get up in the morning, get at it again, hit up Garfield in the morning, and then head up on to Galehead, North Twin, South Twin, and Guyot. So that wraps up day one. I'll see you tomorrow. Morning. Mike here with Bear Track Adventures, getting ready to start day 2 of the Pemi Loop. Boy, was it a cold, windy night. Wind still kicking up pretty good. It was probably in the low to mid 20s last night. Today, getting ready to head up to Garfield. I think I'm less than a half mile from Garfield Summit, and then I think it's about a quarter mile past that is the Garfield shelter, and then from there continuing on to Galehead, South Twin, North Twin, and then over to Guyot. Looking to stay at the Guyot shelter and tent site tonight. So here we go, just getting moving. Oh boy. Oh my God. Oh shit. Climb first thing in the morning, man. It's tough. Still trying to wake up. Made it to the top of Garfield, elevation 4,500 feet behind me. Garfield Ridge, Franconia Ridge, Lafayette, Lincoln, Liberty, Flume. Camped down there last night. Garfield Ridge, Lafayette, Lincoln, Liberty, Flume, Owl's Head in the middle, and started on the other side of Owl's Head, Lincoln Woods yesterday. Wow. Oh shit. Man, that one. Trail's a little flooded out coming down Garfield. Holy balls. Reached the junction here of the Appalachian Trail, where the Galehead Hut, Galehead Mountain split off here. So up to the left is the Appalachian Trail, and then off to the right is Galehead Mountain and the Galehead Hut. We're going to head out to Galehead Mountain. To the right is the Galehead Hut. It is closed due to COVID. Whew. This is the view from Galehead Hut. Up top here, South Twin. Off to the left, you can't really see it, is North Twin. Our next stop after we go to the Galehead Summit is we're headed up south. We'll go out to North Twin, come back to South Twin, and then head across the ridge line and end on Guyot tonight, and possibly New Zealand. About 0.4 miles to go. Made it to the Galehead. Made it to the Galehead Summit. Marked by a rock cone. Alright, we'll head back down the trail here about a 1/10 of a mile to the Galehead Overlook area. Onward we go. Left the Galehead Hut area, now I'm headed up South Twin. Literally everyone I passed by on the trail today says just wait till you get to South Twin. It is a beast. Luckily, right now I only got about 0.6 miles to go to the top, but keep on trucking. Made it to the summit of South Twin, elevation 4,902. Give you a 360-degree view. Views all around of the Whites. Franconia Ridge is over there. We got the Presidential Mountain Range behind us. North Twin over to the right. Bonds over to the left. Garfield in front of us. It is amazing up here. I'll give you a look. Franconia Ridge, Garfield and Garfield Ridge, Vermont in the distance, North Twin, Presidential Mountain Range, Washington, the Big Daddy out there. When we come back from North Twin, we'll take the Bond Cliff Trail down there, out to the Bonds and Guyot tent site for tonight. Made it to the summit of North Twin, elevation 4,761. That will give you a good view of Franconia Ridge over here. That was a view from North Twin. Now headed back to South Twin, and we'll continue out the Bond Cliff Trail till get to Guyot, which is what I'm aiming for to hit that shelter and tent site for tonight. So it's already like 3 o'clock, so I'll probably be rolling in a little late. Whew. Back to the Appalachian Trail, where we split off to go out to North Twin. Headed down the Appalachian Trail, but also the Bond Cliff Trail. So headed out towards Guyot. This is so amazing. Holy cow. Made it to the Alpine Zone. South Twin, that's where we came from. Garfield, Franconia Ridge, Garfield Ridge, Owl's Head in the middle, and Guyot right in front of us. Whew. Oh wow. Ooh. Like the last 1/10 of a mile or so, we got a boulder field. Let's see. Z Cliff Trail, 2.9 up that way. Let's see. Guyot campsite, 0.8 miles ahead of us. So up to the left here is the summit of Guyot in Zealand. Onward we go. On top of Mount Guyot, elevation 4,580. Although it is a 4,000 footer, it does not make the New Hampshire 48 4,000 footer list. It does not meet the 200 feet of prominence required. Moving forward. And for the bonus summit on this trip, top of Mount Zealand, elevation 4,260. Not too much of a view up here. Rock cairn to signify the summit. Just got up here around sunset. You can see it through the trees a little bit. Oh. Alright, now to head back down, head back over to Guyot, get to the Guyot campsite for tonight. Onward we go. Just coming up to the summit of Guyot, about 3/4 mile to the campsite. You can see the sunset a little bit. I'm going to close this video out here. I'm going to try and get back there, get my stuff set up for the night. Day 2, about it'll be about 12.5 miles before I get to camp. Finished, went up Garfield, Gale Hud, South Twin, North Twin, Guyot, and Zealand. Back at it tomorrow to finish it out. I think about 10 miles to get back to the car tomorrow, and the bonds are up tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Good morning, Mike here with Bear Track Adventures. Getting ready to start day 3. Stayed in the Guyot shelter last night. Too bad it's raining and overcast today. Otherwise, it would have been a really great view. This place must sleep at least 20 people. That's enormous. Alright, just getting moving. Got about 12 miles left to finish out the trip. Headed over to the bonds. Onward we go. A little wet out today. Just got on the spur trail for West Bond. I completely blew right past this earlier. Got about a half mile past it and got to the top of Mount Bond, and then there was a guy up there on Mount Bond let me know I wasn't on West Bond. So I turned around, backtracked for a half mile. Now I'm headed out the spur trail to the West Bond summit. So here we go. Probably no views today, but at least we'll get to tag the summit. Made to the summit of West Bond. Elevation 4,540, with these nice October eerie views out here. I bet on a clear day this would be an absolutely beautiful view of the entire Pemi Loop. So headed on down back to Mount Bond, which sorry, I just had to turn around and come back and tag West Bond. So onward we go. Made it to the summit of Mount Bond, elevation 4,698 feet. The rock cairn to signify its peak. Look at this eerie view. This is so cool up here. The clouds just kind of hovering over the whites. Rain's starting to come down now. It is getting cold. Only about 3/4 mile to Bond Cliff, and then we're headed down to lower elevations. Woo! Here we go. Well, the rain and wind is really picking up now. Holy cow. About 9 more miles to go. Out in front of us, that's Owl's Head. I believe the rock slides leading up to Owl's Head. Out in front of us here, there's Bond Cliffs. The clouds clear away a little bit to be able to see the cliffs. There's Bond Cliff. got my bonbons. Yeah, buddy. Made it to the summit of Bond Cliff. Elevation 4,265 feet. This marks number 20, 4,000 peak for me out of the New Hampshire 48. Now to take my Bond Cliff pick over on the edge. And then we'll head back down to Lincoln Woods and head on out. Been an absolutely wonderful 3 days. Thanks for following along. Just making way down. We're down off of Bond Cliffs here. Clouds are rolling through, winds blowing, rain still coming down. Oh wow. Oh, looks like fun times ahead. I think this is where people usually throw those packs down. Holy shit. That might have been a good idea. Whew. Now what fun would it be making it easy just at the end? Yeah, buddy. Down off the Bond Cliff area mountain, about 7.5 miles left to go to the Lincoln Woods parking lot. Should be an easy last 7.5 miles here. So onward we go. Woo-hoo. Wow. Up there's where we came from. Down here's where we're going. We're back to lower elevations. Look at all the colors still down here. Haven't seen this kind of color since the first day that we took off on the trip. Well, I just made it back to the Lincoln Woods parking lot. Pemi Loop complete. Success. 41.75 miles. So thanks for following along. Appreciate it. Got to do 12 4K peaks on this trip. So the surprise, I guess, was South Twin. Really amazing up there. Probably some of the best views of the Whites. That and Franconia Ridge. Thanks for following along.